For pile 1, we have the notorious B.I.G., Biggie. Pile number 2, we have Venomized Groot. Pile number 3, we have Caro from Up, the movie. And we have Where's Waldo for group number 4. So we're just going to meditate on the cards now. So for the group that chose number 1, which is Biggie, we're going to start off with your spirit animals. So Spirit of the Animal Oracle deck. We're going to start off with these cards. So let's see what you got. Okay, so you have the Bison. See the card? Okay. It's Abundance. Sacred Buffalo. Cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Touch me with the way of gratitude and prayer. That's beautiful. So, that's your first spirit animal, which is the bison, excuse me. Anyways, your next card is the polar bear, which is mystic. It says down here, know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. So this is the card. Those are beautiful cards. So yeah, you have Abundance and Mystic for your spirit animals. Now let's go to the Soul's Journey lesson cards. Okay, first card is Growth. I want to expand my conscience and my awareness. So let's take a look at what it says in the book for growth. Okay. So we have here. Let's see. All right. You are constantly being presented with situations that enable you to develop your inner wisdom and assist you in advancing to higher levels of understanding. The lesson is to be aware of these events and recognize them for what they are. To live a mindful life is not only about respecting and honoring those around you, it is also about recognizing every person and circumstance on your path as a teacher. The constant chatter and diversions of life on earth can distract you from the signposts that Spirit has left on your path. Take the time to be aware of the bountiful wisdom that has been laid before you. Acknowledge these gifts and take them to heart as you continue your sojourn in this physical dimension. Don't look for the opportunities that you think you need. Instead, be receptive to the opportunities that you are given. Your next card is Worry. I am learning that worry doesn't change an outcome. Let's look in the book for that one. It's all the way at the end here. Okay. Make sure that it's clear. Okay. Worry is a wasted emotion. It does nothing other than give you the illusion of control. When you expend too much energy worrying, it limits you and has an adverse effect on the natural energy of the soul. Worrying destroys the hope, faith, and excitement that are wonderful elements of this schoolroom called Earth. Remember that you are what you think, and you have the power to create positive thoughts, which beget positive outcomes. Worry is a negative emotion and sets you up for a negative result. What unnecessary worries are you carrying around with you now? Examine them objectively in the light of love. Help your soul by releasing them and be fully connected to the current moment, which is where your power resides. For those who chose Venomized Groot, for group number 2, this is how he looks. We're going to start off with your Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. Let's see your first card. Oh, this one's pretty. The Dog. Friends. I'm going to read on the bottom. Today, I will love without condition. My energy and enthusiasm are an inspiration. I choose to be happy. I am a protector and friend. The Dog. Let me show you the whole card. This is a beautiful deck. Okay. Now your second animal spirit is the heron. The heron. Whoops. Patience. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. And this is the card. Beautiful cards. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the Soul's Journey lesson cards. Let's see your first one. Relationships. I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Now I'm going to take a look at what it says in the book for relationships. Get more in depth. Okay. We have relationships. In this three-dimensional world in which we live, there is a sense that we are separate from one another, and also that we meet by chance. This is an illusion. The people in our lives are drawn to us and are here for a reason. It is through sharing experiences and having relationships with others that we begin to understand ourselves. When someone appears in your life, you must see what is not resolved or whole in the person and understand the lessons he or she brings home to you. You draw others to you like magnets in order to learn various aspects of yourself. The people you have close relationships with on earth are usually members of your soul family. You have chosen to incarnate together to help each other learn lessons. Even though it may not seem that way to you now, once a lesson is learned, don't be surprised if that person fades away. People are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. Your second Soul's Journey card is Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. We're going to read in the book to get more in depth. Okay. Denial. It is time to open up and be completely honest with yourself at this present moment. Buried fears and resentments do not die. They merely fester and cause disease. Only by bringing them to the surface and examining them in the light of day with love and compassion will you banish them from your life. It may bring you pain and heartache to reflect upon these situations again, but you are only giving them power by suppressing them. The dangerous seeds of denial will grow and spread and manifest unless you uproot them, examine them, and release them. This is the only way to become whole and healthy. Learn not to bury painful emotions in the first place. Deal with them as they come, and take all the time you need to neutralize them without hiding them. Your soul wants to live honestly and authentically in the now. Don't hinder it by placing emotional landmines on its path. For those that chose pile number 3, which is Carl from Up, we're going to start off with your Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. So the first card you guys have is the Lion. Higher calling. You have within you all the courage you need. Let go of the past and reclaim your majesty. You will find success and contentment with those by your side. Make noble choices for your life and your tribe. Your second card is the Horse, which is freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. Beautiful. Just in case you didn't see the card up close. It's a beautiful card. Okay. Now we're gonna do these cards, which is the Soul's Journey lesson cards. So let's take a look at your first card. The first card is Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. We're going to take a look in the book for in-depth read for grief. Here's Grief. Nothing is gone forever. The belief that we have lost someone or something is merely an illusion to assist us in learning to appreciate our having had it in the first place. The emotion of grief and the sense of loss are absolutely real. But that is the point. The lesson of loss is not about the actual physical separation, because the parting is temporary and illusory. The point of the lesson is to acknowledge that the bonds of love never end and that we have not been abandoned. When you accept in your heart that you will be reunited with everything you have ever loved, it will give you the ability to move beyond your grief and desire something beneficial from the experience. To wallow in grief is to pass up the opportunity that you and your soul family have devised and learn nothing from it. Instead, allow your grief to take you to a place of deeper understanding. Your second Soul's Journey card is Purpose. I know what I am here to do. Purpose. Let's take a look in the book for Purpose. Here it is. You have chosen to reincarnate on Earth for one major goal: to express love in all that you do. The obstacles of this physical dimension can distract you from that goal, and it's easy to lose your way. Life on Earth is full of obligations that require your conscious attention. But that doesn't mean you can't infuse all of your decisions with caring and compassion. Your purpose in life is not your career, rather, your career is guided by your purpose. What activities speak to your soul? What brings you joy? That is the direction your soul is calling you towards, to best convey your own unique expression of love and make a contribution to the world. If you are not happy with your current circumstances, then that is your soul telling you that there is a better way to manifest your own distinct gifts. Listen to your intuition. It is your connection to spirit and the voice of your soul. For the people that chose Where's Waldo? Waldo and Wolf. This is your read. So we're going to start off with Spirit of the Animals Oracle deck. So your first card is going to be the Black Bear Guardian. Gentle and wise protector, give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. This is a beautiful card. Black Bear. Your second card, is the Swan. Grace. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. The Swan. And for the Soul's Journey lesson cards, let's take a look at what we have. We have Courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. Courage. Now let's take a look in the book for more in depth. Courage. You need to remind yourself that part of the challenge of being a soul is learning to honor your own power. By listening to your inner voice and following its advice, you are acknowledging the perfection of your intuition. Fear is only an illusion, and obstacles are great opportunities for you to demonstrate that coming from a place of love will conquer all of fear's disguises. Perhaps you are changing career paths or entering or exiting a relationship. This test has been put before you because it is an opportunity to prove to yourself that you and only you can make the correct decisions. By not taking that step forward, you may find yourself 2 steps back, only to face that same obstacle again. You also have, for card number 2, is Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Friendship. Let's take a look in the book. If I find the card. Okay. Friendship. All humans are created from the same source, but there are some souls that share a unique kinship. Friendship can be the most exciting and beautiful experience on earth, but it can also be frustrating and heartbreaking. Understand that everyone in your path is here to teach you something. It may be for a year or a lifetime. Together, you will teach each other various lessons of the heart, such as trust, love, loyalty, and admiration. The bonds of friendship are often stronger than those of family. You have formed a bridge of understanding between the two of you that has stood the test of time. and of lifetimes. A true friend will illuminate your path instead of dim it. He or she will give advice with your best interest at heart. To be able to communicate at a soul level with another human being is the biggest treasure of the physical dimension.